Hey everyone, it's Ty once again. And as you can see, Indiana Jones Radio is back. We were going to have it on the Partner in Crimes channel, but we tried that. That didn't really work out the best.
Yes.
And we've tried multiple times to film it, but life got in the way. All sorts of other things just happened. So we finally, both of us found time to actually do it. So yes, Indiana Jones Radio is back on. We're gonna try to be pumping them out for you guys, and yeah, that's the plan. Just we're gonna be pumping them out for you guys, so you guys can hopefully listen and have it grow, I guess. But we have the usual announcements for Indiana Jones Radio. If we appreciate you guys suggesting better equipment for us, but we have tried. We have tried to use some stuff, but I think it's safe to say that both of us are technology ignorant.
It is true.
I am not smart when it comes to technology. I don't think Fear is either. I'm happy when a computer turns on. I'm like your grandpa when it comes to technology. So
I'd be better with technology if I was raised around it.
yeah. So, and honestly, this sounds just as I've listened to it on the feedback, and I don't have the best hearing in the world because working around chainsaws and all sorts of other equipment and not wearing proper ear protection because quite frankly, I don't want to because it hurts my ears anyway. So just, I don't have the best hearing in the world either. So to me, it sounds fine. I can hear me and Fear just as well. So if you can't hear us, go turn up your hearing aid, is what I have to say to you. And if it sounds garbage to you, go ahead and hit that dislike button. I really don't care. I don't care.
Remember, everybody, my opinion, Ty's opinions are not always my opinion. To say about what you're saying, it's just like, I want to get that out there.
Okay.
Ty is saying things. I don't want people hating me.
Well, just like my videos, don't dislike Master of Fears because while we are doing this together, it's on my channel. So, and I would love to get better with with my videos, but
well, we both have one of the same problems. Money is not an easy thing to get with us.
no, unless you guys can find the elusive money tree, then yeah, unless you guys can find us a money tree, sweet, but until that actually comes up that it exists, then Indiana Jones Radio is going to be kind of low budget. Plus, it kind of fits, to me, it kind of fits with the time period. Indiana Jones is kind of set in the, early days of radio, so this kind of fits better, to me, personally. And I've even heard some, when I was talking to some people, they said that how radio is a dying art form. I'm like, I don't get that at all because, people listen to the radio in their car, don't they? Still. People still listen to the radio when they're, cleaning house and stuff like that. So, radio's not dying.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, most people, from my experience, most people do use their phone to listen to music now.
yeah, but what's Pandora?
Radio.
What's Pandora?
Uh,
Isn't Pandora essentially a radio station?
yeah, I guess.
So yeah, radio has evolved onto phones now, and people still listen to the radio in most of their cars. I mean, most cars now all cars still have radio. So to me, this kind of fits with the time period. Maybe it's not the best quality, but and the other thing people were concerned about. Now, I appreciate you guys being concerned about my TV, the Indiana Jones logo being burned onto the screen, but hey, I think that'd be awesome. You're watching the scene with Dumb and Dumber, and Harry's taking a dump, and there's the Indiana Jones logo in the background. I think that'd be cool. Uh, I think that'd be cool. And plus, that only happened on older TVs, and it really doesn't. We're not going to be there long enough for it to burn on the logo. I mean, that would unless we will never on Indiana Jones Radio be doing a 4-hour or 8-hour podcast because I don't have that time. Fear doesn't have that time. We'll never be doing that long of a talk for Indiana Jones. I mean, so
And when something big happens with Indiana Jones, that would take that.
at that point, I think I would, cut it off and divide it up into 2 parts.
Yeah.
And take a break for a little while because I don't want to sit that long, and I don't really want to. It's just a whole bunch of other stuff. But anyway, let's get back to the episode. This is Tales of Innocence. Yeah, I thought it was just okay.
It was bland.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of the young Indiana Jones episodes are just they're history fan fiction is what they are. And this one, Indiana Jones falls in love with this girl.
Again.
Yes, again. And honestly, this is not even one of the most attractive girls. This was like, she was good looking, but she wasn't, like, you've had better looking women in Indiana Jones so far. And then they're fighting, Indiana Jones is fighting with this girl, with Ernie Hemingway. Which, to be honest, he's a great author, but I do think people have kind of overly praised him. But there's no easy way to say this. I mean, unless you could come up with a better word on how to describe this girl. But let's just say this girl, obviously, for 1917, she gets around.
Yeah, she gets around with all the guys.
Maybe even some girls, I don't know. But they didn't say that in the episode. But this girl was very promiscuous. Very promiscuous. And I'm like, boy, Ernie, Indy, you guys could do just so much better at this girl. And that's the whole episode. They're just basically fighting over a girl. There's still some espionage going on a little bit. But overall, this episode is just meh.
Well, it does switch halfway when Indiana Jones gets injured. It switches to that other plot. That girl kind of just doesn't show up in the story again.
Yeah, I mean,
They go from that little adventure and stops that one guy. And I don't know. I didn't. Get my whole thing on this. I don't really like it. So,
no, I mean, it's
it's not the worst, but it's not.
Yeah, I was gonna say because you're doing a ranking. It's not up there with Perils of Cupid, is it? That's still the worst to you, right?
I would say it's not next to Perils of Cupid, but it's like it's around that area.
Okay. But yeah, I mean, there's not much to talk about, but yeah, with this episode. But the plan is we are definitely going to try to get a lot of some episodes in for you guys. My birthday is actually it's the end of the month this year. It's the end of the month, whatever day that is. I think Halloween's on a Saturday this year. Yeah, my birthday's on Halloween. So yeah, I made the video. If whoever wants to give me a birthday shout out, I appreciate it because everybody's gonna be making a happy Halloween video. Uh, all I'm asking is you guys to just plug the channel a little bit, saying, and I want to give a special birthday shout out to Junebug Films. Leave a link to my channel. Because hey, I'm still trying to get to 420, and you know, Fear is still trying to get to 200. So I guess anything you want to plug on your channel?
I'm doing some Lego custom minifigures and showing off some more Spider-Man villains I've been creating.
Yeah.
I don't know, just basic Spider-Man stuff.
Yeah, go check out his Spider-Man custom figures. He did a really good job. I didn't comment on it, but I liked it. And yeah, he did a really good job. I love his Mysterio figure that he made. That's pretty awesome.
Well, it's Mysterio Noir. It's like, the Spider-Man of that is like, it's Spider-Man if he was like from the 50s.
Yeah, I really liked that Spider-Man Mysterio figure he made. That was really awesome. So everybody just go check out his channel. I think he's at 162, I think.
Yeah, I think I'm there.
Yeah, we'll just say he might be at 162, but we'll just round up and say 165. You know, he's about at 165. So, but yeah, this is probably our shortest episode of Indiana Jones Radio. But I guess, you know,
So this day was not really good.
no.
Which is a shame.
Luckily,
We come back to Indiana Jones after so long. We come back to Indiana Jones Radio, and it's not a good episode.
Luckily, the next episode is pretty good. It's sort of another espionage one where it's very good. I like this one a lot. It's Daredevils of the Desert is the next one. And then after that we have Wings of Change, which I remember that one being okay. Then after that we have Treasure of the Peacock's Eye. And then after that we have The Scandal of 1920. And then after that we have Hollywood Follies. And then after that we're done with Young Indiana Jones. And then after that we're going to have a special guest on the channel if everything works out with that, hopefully.
Hey, I don't really.
Well, we're not going to spoil who the special guest is, so. But we do have a special guest, and we're going to, after that, be doing a ranking of all of the Young Indiana Jones episodes. But yeah, with that guy, I guess one thing I could say with this one, we get to see Indiana Jones fight James Bond because Daniel Craig plays the bad guy in this episode.
Yeah, there is that, but still.
I mean, what did you think of that fight? Was it a good fight, do you think, or eh?
Yeah, it was an average fight.
I mean, it wasn't like, you know, a boxing match where they're like, or, you know, I guess for a TV show, I'm going to give it the pass. You know, for a 1990s TV show, it was pretty good. I mean, it wasn't like, you know, them punching the living daylight out of each other and they're bleeding and, you know, it was, for a TV show, it's a good fight, I would say.
I wouldn't really consider that. I would consider it an average fight.
Okay.
I like the episode was average.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think this is definitely the shortest episode of Indiana Jones Radio. But yeah, big things are going to come for Indiana Jones Radio. We might be filming. Honestly, maybe next Wednesday could work out best is what I'm thinking. So, because I would love to film on this weekend, but it's my birthday weekend. Again, whoever wants to give me a birthday shout out can feel free. Link my channel Master of Fear. I will leave a link to Master of Fear's channel in the description below. Fear will leave a link to his channel in the comments. And do all that good stuff. I do know that, there has been, and at least my YouTube community, I don't know if it's ran around with fears, but there's been some, a little bit of controversy around, a certain studio. I'm not going to mention them, but that because people don't like their movies, that they have been trolling people. So I just want to say that it's my opinion on certain things. Okay, if I don't like your product, I'm sorry, I can't like everything. So, but anyway, that's that, and let's have a great time watching movies, and I'll see you guys in my next review. Fear will see you in his next video, and we'll see you guys next time on Indiana Jones Radio. Goodbye.